Hi there. Welcome to Barnes & Noble Storytime. I'm Vanessa Howl, and I'm here to read to you from my very first storybook. It's called The Foodie Flamingo. Do any of you know what a flamingo is? Yeah, that's right. A flamingo is an animal that's very tall. And what color is it usually? Yeah, it's pink. Do any of you know what a foodie is? If you do, good for you. If not, that's okay because you're going to learn when we read the book. So let's get started. The Foodie Flamingo by Vanessa Howl. That's me. And it's illustrated by Pablo Pino, which means Pablo did all the beautiful flamingo drawings and drawings of the flamingo's world in the book. The Foodie Flamingo. Every Friday at the Pink Flamingo restaurant, Frankie Flamingo met up with her friends, Frederick, Felicia, and Steve. And every Friday, they each ordered the same dishes. Frederick ordered braised shrimp. Felicia ordered boiled shrimp. Steve ordered buttered shrimp. And Frankie ordered shrimp bisque. But one Friday, Frankie learned the word foodie, which means someone who thinks of every new meal as an adventure. Here's her reading Foodie magazine and imagining her own adventures. So when it was her turn to order, she asked a question. Do you have anything without shrimp? Her friend's feathers ruffled. Steve even gasped. But we like shrimp, said Frederick. It gives us our lovely pink color, said Felicia. What if you try something new and hate it? Said Steve. It could ruin dinner. The server looked stern, so Frankie ordered stew and kept her foodie feelings to herself. The sign he's pointing to says, shrimp only. The next day, Frankie went to the market and bought a big bag of Brussels sprouts. She spent each night that week blanching, boiling, and making the Brussels sprouts in new ways. Some bowls were better than others, but trying them made her feel better, braver, different than before. Beaks turned when Frankie strutted into the Pink Flamingo. How is she different? That's right. Are you all right? Asked Frederick. You look a little green, said Felicia. Steve just stared. Frankie said, I'm great, and grinned through dinner. Do you think these flamingos are used to seeing a green flamingo? Each Friday dinner after that, Frankie flustered her friends. One week she flew in with feathers, a yeasty yellow. The next week she was berry blue. Finally, after she flounced away, purple as a plum, her friends stayed at the table, trying to solve the mystery. If shrimp turns us pink, Frederick said. Maybe Frankie's eating something else, finished Felicia. But how do we know for sure? Said Steve. Frankie's friends sneaked to her house and spied through her window. Sure enough, they saw her taking the tops off tomatoes and turning them into sauce and salsa. Then they formed a scheme of their own. What do you think they're going to do? The next week, Frankie's friends got together to try her tomato techniques. They chopped and chilled. They steamed and sautéed. They took turns taking tentative tastes. It was savory and spicy. It was smooth and sweet. Some of them liked it. Some of them didn't. But the sauces and salsas made all of them feel like they had flown somewhere new. That Friday when Frankie arrived at the restaurant, it was her turn to be surprised. The server loved their color. The chef asked for their secrets. Frankie said, "We're all foodies." Now Frankie cooks for her friends at the restaurant. She is happy as a hornbill crafting meals of every color. Flamingos flock there for its flavors and fun, its aromas and adventures. It even has a new name. Can any of you read the name on the store? It's now called the Rainbow Flamingo. And look, all these flamingos who try new foods, they're rainbow too. That's the end of the story. I hope you liked it, but there is one last page to give you tips on how to be a foodie if you want to be like Frankie Flamingo. How to Be a Foodie by Frankie Flamingo. Try a new food you've never tasted before. Cook a meal with a friend or parent. Take a food you already like and sprinkle something new on top, like a spice or herb. Close your eyes, take a sniff of your dinner, and describe the smell in 3 words. Then take a bite and describe the taste in 3 words. Treat your food like an art project. Place it on your plate in a new, creative way before you eat. Spread the word. Tell your friends about foods that are different and delicious. Happy adventuring. The end. Thanks for listening to my story. The Foodie Flamingo is what it's called, and I hope you all can try a little bit to be foodies too. Happy adventuring.